Not just the pandemic this year, everything seems to have been a knock-on effect for me, like losing my mum, and then the pandemic hit, and it's just, I lost my jobs. It was horrendous. It's been horrible. It's been really, really, really frustrating, and it's hard to keep a straight face and smile and wave at everybody, because I don't want to smile. I don't want to wave. I just want to have the nice things that other people have. Is something going to happen where we get a chance to come and do what normal people are doing? It's frustrating. It's hard work, living on a poverty. You know what I mean? And that is what it is. It's first-class poverty. I was poor before the pandemic. Nothing's changed. Nothing's going to change. That is exactly how I feel, and Boris Johnson just doesn't help. I can't even watch the news and listen to him anymore. It's absolutely soul-destroying. And then he's going on again today about a higher wage, and where is it? It's going to take a few years. We're still going to be on the breadline, earning nothing and living on nothing, just paying your bills.
Good morning, everybody. Listen, isn't it amazing to be back here in person?
On the day the Prime Minister delivered his speech to the Conservative Party conference, 5.5 million families had their benefits cut by an average of £1,000 a year.
It is our mission as Conservatives to promote opportunity with every tool we have.
Just 4 days earlier, the energy companies raised the price of electricity and gas for 15 million households. And a few weeks before that, inflation made its biggest jump on record, sending the cost of food and drink spiralling.
I feel like I just want to give up, but I don't. I keep going for my kids because I have to.
I always thought the harder you worked, the better off you'd be, but it's just not quite like that.
Oh. We've spent time with 3 families to see how this affects them as they try to prevent a winter of hunger and hardship. They are among millions of others right across Britain who will be worse off this winter, and that could have huge implications for the government's big domestic ambition to level up Britain.
No, blow up. Up in the air. Raise it up in the air and blow it. Not give everybody a shower.
Robert and Laura and their 2 children, Dylan and Lacey Jane, are heading into this winter with bills piling up around them.
Let's see you blow some bubbles then. No, blow up.
Robert's part-time work as a security guard has dried up. And to make matters even worse, a mix-up with their benefit payments, through no fault of their own, has left them penniless for the last 3 weeks.
It's just literally been a complete and utter nightmare. And I've been struggling, literally struggling through just to try and sort it.
It all means that you're now behind on a lot of bills. You're in rent arrears, you'll have electricity and gas coming your way, food and Christmas.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you look into the next few months, this winter coming?
Not very good at the moment because I feel like I'm not going to be able to afford to give them the Christmas that I'd like to give them or anything. And it's literally basically near enough destroyed, isn't it?
Yep, basically destroyed.
But we're just trying to keep it together for the kids, aren't we, as well?
Robert is desperate to help his family.
Right, I'm off to CAB, I'll see you in a bit.
And he's come up with a plan that he hopes will solve the problem.
See you in a bit, here's a kiss. Kiss. See you later.
180 miles away in Bristol, Helen Knight and her daughter Freya are just about making ends meet.
Oh, you're vicious. She's vicious now.
Helen works at the post office and she relies on universal credit. But the £20 a week uplift that the government brought in during the pandemic has now been taken away.
Before the pandemic and before the uplift, I was already drowning a little bit, trying to keep on top of things, and the uplift was actually like someone chucking me a life jacket. I was really pleased. that we could kind of bob along and just get by. Feels like someone's kind of burst that jacket.
Food-wise, because when we go food shopping, we can't get as much as we used to be able to get. So that's come down quite a lot. And it's obviously, food's getting a bit more expensive.
What would your message be to the Prime Minister and to the government?
It's not really that fair on the people that do work hard, because then that's going to make it harder for them and their families.
Fuel has increased, food has increased, which you've noticed, clothing has increased, everything's increased, so it's not the same as it was, and I was already struggling.
So I will do whatever I can to protect people's livelihoods and create new opportunities too.
What do you want to be when you grow up, baby?
I want to be a marine biologist.
Of course you do.
But the year threes didn't take me seriously anymore.
They don't take you seriously anymore.
Jackie and Jason live with their 3 children, Cade, Marshall and Skylar. Jackie was working a few jobs before the pandemic hit.
I lost all my jobs at the beginning, and they were only a few hours in the evening, but that few hours in the evening was our financial support, that was our safety net. On top of that, everything's going up, the cost of living, the gas, the electric, which I'm already feeling since the first. But just before you got here, it just went. Just before you got here, look, I'm in minuses, always in minuses.
So you're in your standby, your standby now.
Emergency, always, since the 1st of October I've been in it.
From the first, 15 million households had to pay more for their electricity and gas. The energy cap, designed to protect customers from price hikes, has been raised to cope with the global surge in demand for energy.
How much do you think it's gone up by?
About, well, I used to put about 15 quid on each a week, and now I think it's going to be at least 25, easy, because it's nearly doubled, like how much it goes down, how quick it goes down. This week, the electric's gone 3 times already since Friday last week. It's gone 3 times.
Since the prices went up?
Yeah, and I've been literally...
And you noticed that straight away?
Oh, straight away. Yeah, it'll beep and tell me when it's low. And that's my biggest fear. When you hear that beep, beep, I'm just thinking, Jesus, we don't get paid till next week. How am I going to do it?
What happens when you turn the oven on?
Are you ready for this?
For the last year, the oven hasn't worked, so Jackie's cooking for 5 on a single hob.
Are you at the end of your tether?
I really am with it. I really am.
Yes, as soon as it comes, I've got to go in on Thursday morning to take it down to him.
Robert's come to his local Citizens Advice Bureau in Derbyshire for help after his benefit payments stopped suddenly. Advisors have managed to establish that it was an administrative error.
I think it's quite a dire situation for Robert's family going into these winter months because they've lost 4 weeks of tax credits money. So they'll be in debt to some degree. They're in rent arrears already and they can't afford to buy food or heat their home. The energy costs rise will be a major issue for these people. I think there was 3, wasn't there? Are you going to be able to carry all these?
Yeah, I'll be able to carry it.
Robert is promised that his benefits will be paid the following day. He's given some food parcels so his family can eat.
I feel like I just want to give up, but I don't. I keep going for my kids because I have to.
Would you guys come this way, please?
Jackie and Jason have also come to Citizens Advice to see if they can access a grant to buy a cooker.
Thank you.
But they're also struggling to pay their energy bills and they're behind on the rent.
We can't deal with it all at once. It might feel like a little bit of a tidal wave for you.
I'll catch up with Jackie and Jason after their meeting.
Once I've done the gas, the electric and the food shopping, there's basically nothing left. If I sit here and think about it, I just sit here and I cry. Because what else can I do? What else can I do? There's no help. There's nobody there. Nobody looks at us that are struggling. Do you know what I mean? It's all about, oh, well, get off your arse and get a job. What jobs? What jobs can we get? I've tried everything. Absolutely everything.
We will get on with our job of uniting and levelling up across the UK. The greatest project that any government can embark on.
The pandemic has delayed the government's big promise to level up Britain. They say that means creating jobs, investing in public services, raised living standards. But this winter threatens to make millions of families poorer than they already are. Does that mean this plan has stalled before it's even begun? Jake Berry is a Conservative MP and one of the leading advocates of the North at Westminster. He calls Boris Johnson his friend, whilst at the same time suggests that he'll turn on the PM if levelling up doesn't materialise. Let's just start with a sort of good old traditional definition of what you think levelling up actually means.
Well, I guess the point isn't what I think it means. The challenge with it is it means something different to everyone, and that's really dangerous in politics. But look, we're here in this beautiful town of Darwin, in the heart of my constituency. It's the recipient of a £25 million government town deal, and already, if people come here, they can see improvements to the town centre, better youth facilities. So we kind of get what it is here because we're already
a
beneficiary.
Up?
Absolutely.
So let's just take Darwin then. Have you got tangible evidence to say that the improvements that you've seen, that you've just described, make people more prosperous, improve their lives and make them a little bit more on par with their counterparts in the south?
So
is there evidence there?
The answer is absolutely no. And that's the great challenge, isn't it? That's the big challenge with our dear friends and chums at HM Treasury, is they will only spend money when you can put a tick in a box or show them a statistic on a spreadsheet that shows that spending that money is adding to UK GDP or whatever measure you need.
So what you've described in Darwin, you began by saying was levelling up, perhaps isn't levelling up yet.
No, it is, but it's just too early to say.
So levelling up is still quite far down the track. In the short term, to help families, the government says it's devoted £500 million to a winter hardship fund.
This winter is really important for millions of families. The government is making these big decisions on levelling up throughout its conference, and at the same time we face a levelling down of living standards. IPPR estimates that many families will lose up to £4 billion in the next 6 months because of rising fuel prices, rising food prices, cuts to universal credit. And the government's support package of £500 million is far too small to rise to the scale of this challenge.
But the government says we are committed to levelling up. We're running through a white paper on levelling up. We're investing billions of pounds on levelling up. We want to invest in roads, rail and housing and jobs and job creation. They've been saying this for months. Are you saying that this is not working?
There have been many false dawns on levelling up. It's not the first agenda that seeks to address regional inequalities. It is a golden opportunity if it rises to the rhetoric.
I think the next few months are the acid test for levelling up.
Of course, levelling up, whatever shape it takes, won't pay the bills this winter. No one expects that. It's a long-term idea. But a perfect storm this winter could inflict real damage on the very families that levelling up is designed to help.